Look at that dodge! Look at the dodges! Look, she dodges it even when she fires. Even when she fires, she's capable of breaking it and dodging. What? Apparently I hit it there. Okay. What? All the deliberate aims that miss and then a random shot just to get one in before I run and dodge. She got fucking gibbed by my linear launcher. Oh, you're on fire, Chris. Apparently Chris is flame retardant as well.
Move.
Oh. Move. Push into a wall. It's like, did it just get below a certain point and then like below a certain amount of time and then she starts to dodge less well? So that's why I hit her, because seriously that shot was off compared to a lot of the other shots that were bang on. Yeah, tackle that zombie! Oh, okay, I'm not gonna complain.
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
No, I don't.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve. In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of SCARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Wesker's gonna fuck me up. We've seen the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tiers. Chris is nowhere near Wesker. He's gonna fucking pistol shoot, teleport the fuck out of me. I've got no chance. What's Chris gonna do? Throw down a couple of fucking grenades and shit? Whoop-de-doo. Look, he's already fucked up. I don't even got to control him yet.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh yeah, as someone who said in the stream chat, yeah, Chris isn't too bad. But yeah, he's not quite like tournament level like what Wesker is. Not last I saw in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What is going on? He's not dead yet. As a surviving member of STARS, it's my duty to get my ass kicked by Wesker.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
It's worth it. That a plan.
Magnificent. Don't you think?
Oh, he's teleporting and moving around and shit. Aim girders, my only weakness. How did you know? It doesn't look like it's gonna kill him anyway, like, but still. It's not even put him out of commission for like 30 seconds. He's just getting me mad. Dare use my weakness on me. Not even fucking scratched. And he knows it as well. He's like, yeah, that were a pretty decent plan. Shame it didn't do fuck all, but still. Oh, actually, it's a bit woozy. Did something.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Oh, that hurt him a bit though. Explosion to the side of the face.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again. Here, savor my maniacal laughter. Here's a maniacal laughter tide you over till next time. What the fuck? That's why Chris uses roids. That's why, innit? So next time he meets Wesker, he might not get his ass kicked so badly. Maybe that actually, you know, that's not so bad now. I can understand it now. Yeah, that's not too bad now. You know, I'll cut the Chris Roydfield shit out. It's not too bad. In order to fight Wesker better next time, he starts fucking roiding out and, you know, training harder and stuff like that. It's fair enough. I can get along with that. Chris, that's not how you ride a plane.
You know that I always keep my promises.
Notice how he's actually got in the cockpit now rather than riding on the nose of the plane.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
Yeah, but not right now. I'm knackered. I've been a prisoner. I've been to the Antarctic. I've had fucking tentacles and shit trying to get me. I had a big Incredible Hulk Steve. You know, can I have a break? Break would be nice before finishing off Umbrella. Sweet, I was proper enjoyed the fuck out of that. Really, really good. Awesome, awesome stuff. Victory Smoke! Victory Smoke! Seriously, they do not make them like this anymore. It makes me sad. There's so many great game styles that I enjoy, but they just don't get made like that anymore. Old school first person games like, you know, like Quake and UT, they don't really make them anymore. They don't make really incredible fucking Resident Evil games like this anymore, like the old tanky movement, static camera angle style. Vintage platform games, kind of like, well, they get marketed as vintage platform games because they're so rare. Make more vintage. More old school Resident Evil, more old school platform, more old school FPS. Ah, well, get with the times, they say, get with the times. There's plenty of old games like this to go back and play, so no worries, but... seriously. You know, the indie scene needs to get on this really, really rapidly. Like, the sooner the better, 'cause the sooner, the faster I can fucking play it. But yeah, they need to, like, get on the, like, the old school Resident Evil type system. So, I'm surprised there's been no indie... I mean, maybe there is and I've just missed it. But why is there not more indie games that pretty much just emulate the Resident Evil formula? Static camera angles, limited inventory space, bullet and health conservation. You know, survival horror type shit that way. Not action survival horror, which is fine. I have no problems with Resident Evil 4 and 5 and probably 6. But, you know, I'm surprised the indie scene hasn't jumped on this formula. I really, really am. Really surprised. But seriously, find the flaws in this game. I'm sure people will like... oh, actually, yeah. Voice acting. Now, when Code Veronica X came out, the voice acting was still questionable. but it was a step above Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3, so it wasn't too bad. Still wasn't fantastic, but it was adequate and a lot better than the previous Resident Evil games, so I guess you could say voice acting is a little bit hit and miss. Claire's fine, I think. I think Claire has one or two moments where the voice acting is not so incredible, but for the most part, Claire is fine. Wesker's great, absolutely no problems. Alfred and Alexia are hilarious. I think almost Alfred deliberately so. Chris is a little bit weak sauce, and Steve is very weak sauce. But I don't know, Steve almost adds to the character, and Chris is not. Like I said, to be honest, the voice acting is not incredible, but it doesn't really hurt me that much. To be fair, it doesn't. You know, it's not jarring, I guess is what I'm looking for. But graphics, I think graphically it holds up even now. I mean, I know it's the HD fucking remix version or whatever like that. But I think, you know, people are saying, oh, it's not been done in HD that much. It's like, well, it's been done enough in my opinion. It looked absolutely fine. It's a little bit jarring when it goes from in-game cut sequence to a full-on FMV cut sequence. That's a little bit jarring, I must say. But like I say, other than some sketchy voice acting here and there, and you know the jarring effect of going from an in-game cutscene, which actually looked a little bit better than the FMV sometimes, I can't fault this game whatsoever. I can only praise it, seriously. It gets all the Resident Evil fundamentals correct. Every single one. The right amount of survival, the right amount of horror, the right amount of blowing the fuck out of stuff, the right amount of conservation, the right story balance, the right puzzle balance, the right action balance. The overall length of the game is much superior than Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. In fact, it's almost as long as 1, 2 and 3 combined, really. Especially how fast you can do 1. And, well, I'm not saying remaking, I'm saying like the original 1. And then 2. Even if you do both discs of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and like combine Resident Evil 1 with that, I think Code Veronica X is like, if it's not longer, it's not far off. So, it's just great, and you can see, like I say, well, based on the absolute praise all the way through this, you can see why it's my favourite RE. I don't know, when I played it originally, I fell in love with it straight away, and then playing the Code Veronica X version on the PS2, it was the first game I actually bought for the well, it was one of two first games I bought for the PS2. It was Code Veronica X and Capcom vs SNK 2. So, as you can tell, I had fantastic multiplayer fucking days at the beginning of the PlayStation 2, and I had this to play single player. So, it was great all round the beginning days of PS2. Nothing but praise for this. And I have absolutely zero gripes about the HD edition as well, other than the price tag, but it's worth it. The price tag is ridiculous, but it's worth it to me. It's worth it to me. Change your clothes, Claire. Fuck. Wonder where they're walking. Seems... I don't know. For some reason I think that's somewhere in Europe, but I don't know. Is that... Do I need to press... Oh, okay. E ranking? Shit. Number of saves, 32. Number of retries, 22. Total time, 11.5 hours. That's pretty solid. Do you know, that was way faster than I first did it. First time I did it, I think it was 17, 18 hours, maybe more. It wasn't over 20, I know that for a fact. But I think it was around about 16 to 18 hours. I remember thinking, holy shit, it took me about 3 to 4 hours for Resident Evil 1, about 4 to 5 hours for Resident Evil 2, and about 6 hours for Resident Evil 3. So, the first time I played through Code Veronica X, it was well above 15 hours, 16 hours, so I thought, fuck me, that's taken me longer to finish Code Veronica X than what it'd have taken if I played 1, 2, and 3 back to back. So I was really impressed at the time, and even today I'm still impressed. It's quite short by Resident Evil 4 standards, but, you know, it's absolutely fine, absolutely fine. I would say quality over quantity, but that would imply that Resident Evil 4 was all about quantity over quality, which isn't the case, really. I'm not dissing Resident Evil 4, and that's not the case. But I guess Resident Evil 4 has more emphasis on combat,